Anyway.
Hey, Tommy here. Just going for a little hike with my shirt off. Figured it would be good to, I don't know, clear my head and maybe even give me some kind of understanding of certain people. Why they might stab me in the back like this. You know, it's like, you can't do enough for some people. It doesn't matter how many times you give them a ride in your Ferrari. Just so you can turn around one day, all of a sudden, and just one day, boom, boom. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It's like, you know, not for nothing. My time is really valuable and shit. Oh, man, I swear to God. If I throw up in the middle of another fucking voicemail. Oh, Pat, by the way, I don't know if anybody told you, but this past podcast isn't showing up on iOS, so, you know, get it together, man. You're embarrassing yourself. Oh, fuck. Hey there, Pat. Tommy here. We gotta stop running into each other like this. Anyway, I couldn't help but overhear on the last podcast how you said I shouldn't even be running a hot dog stand. Well, guess what? I just opened up my own hot dog stand. What do you think about that? Hello, sir. How are you today?
Hey, how you doing? Can I just get a hot dog with ketchup and mustard?
Absolutely. Your order is in.
Okay. Are you gonna make it, or...?
Eventually.
Eventually? I just gave you my money. What do you mean, eventually?
Well, you know, there's a chip shortage. You gotta be patient, man.
I didn't ask you for chips. I asked you for a hot dog.
I don't think you understand how business works.
I don't understand how business works. No, you don't understand how business works, pal.
Well...
All right, you know what? I want my fucking money back. Give me my money back.
You can formally request a refund at the Intellivision website.
Are you kidding me? Come here. Give me my money.
Whoa, whoa.
Hi, Pat. How are you? You know, Tom's not talking to anyone right now, so I'm calling instead. This is a friend of his who's been working at Nintendo for some time. I believe he's mentioned me. But, you know, my English is not very good, so I found someone to dub my voice for this call. I hope you don't mind. You know, I've been watching everything that's been going on between you guys, and oh my, you're both obviously very angry, hurtful, vituperative. And, you know, of course, I like Tom, and I like you. I like your friend there. I believe Tom calls him the long-haired dude. But, you know, I think the only way to move past it all is one of you needs to be the big guy. And I don't know how tall you are, but I don't think that's Tom. Oh, I am bad. Yes, sometimes I can be a real rascal. Anyway, live long and prosper.
Oh, God. Thanks a lot for meeting with me, Tony.
No problem, Tommy.
I don't know who else to talk to. Everything is falling apart now. We're just bleeding money. We can't do anything with what we have. And you're not recording this, are you?
No, I'm not recording nothing, Tommy.
Okay, you better not be, because this is a quiet period for me, Tony. All right? I am being quiet right now.
I know, I could see that.
And that deal with Sadesh, that's gotta be one of the worst deals ever made. Like, I feel like the New York Mets, and he's Bobby Bonilla. I mean, there's just no question who the sucker was. I was not in my right mind. He knew I wasn't. He knew I was out all night with Miyamoto-san, and I was really fucked up. He knew it, and he preyed on me when I was at my most vulnerable. I'm sorry, are you laughing right now?
No, I'm not laughing.
Son of a bitch, you are recording this.
No, I'm not.
Tony.
Pat, that pasta you were asking about is mezzi rigatoni.
What?
Hey, it's Tommy. I'm still having a quiet period right now, but I'm really whispering because I'm hiding out at my cousin Tony's place. He lives in a studio apartment, so I gotta deal with him snoring all night, but he says I say all kinds of crazy shit in my sleep, so I guess we're even. Like last night, he insisted that I was dreaming about the Little Mermaid, and I was not. But anyway, I heard Amazon Canada was canceling pre-orders for the Amico, but listen, that's Canada. They're like really weird up there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to spread anti-Canadian hate, okay? There's enough of that in my community, and you know, I love that superhero Captain Canada. He was on a team with Captain Newfoundland back in the 80s. That guy was some kind of alien, so, you know, God only knows what's going on up there, but it's none of my business. Hey, does this count as ASMR? Like, is this turning anybody on? Because, you know, if it can put some money back into a television, boom, just hit me up. HMU.
This is what the menu screen looks like in Hungarian.
Hey, it's Tony.
This is what the
Tommy doesn't
menu
know I'm
screen
recording
looks
right
like
now, but
in
my friends just came
Macedonian.
over and
This is what
he
the
started
menu
showing
screen
him all the
looks
different
like
languages
in
for this
Cherokee.
Amico thing.
This
This
is
has
what
been
it
going on
looks
for like
like
45 minutes
in
now.
Klingon.
I mean,
This is what it looks
I don't-
like in Elven. This is what it looks like in Pig Latin.
Tommy,
What?
I think the guys want to go get a drink now.
But I'm not finished yet.
Madonna Santissima.
This is what it looks like in Morse code. This is what it looks like in Braille.
What?
This
Okay,
is what the
I gotta
menu
hang up now.
screen
It
looks
probably
like
can't even record much longer.
in Canadian.
Ciao.
This is
Hey guys, nice job covering that unboxing video. I mean, even if it wasn't a real unboxing video, your video actually was. It was an unboxing of lies! And your fans were lying too. That's why we had to disable comments on the video. You know, someone said that even though we didn't show how much time passed during the boot up process, you could see John's mustache was a little grayer. Like, what kind of thing is that to say? And then criticizing us for not using enough packing paper. Listen, packing paper is overrated, okay? It's coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere. And then Ian saying the translation for the word redeem was wrong because it means redeem yourself in the eyes of God. No, Ian, you read it right. The Amico lets you redeem yourself in the eyes of God. And you ought to get one, because if anyone needs to do that, it's you big pothead piece of shit. Keep my game system's name out of your fucking mouth! So, Pat, you want to know how my video games live gig went, huh? Well, it was awesome, actually. I mean, I was getting a bunch of messages from people about refunds for the Amico and GameStop orders being canceled, and I said, sorry, that's Phil Adams' problem now. I got nothing to do with that. I'm too busy rocking everybody's world over here to care about your problems. But I heard Sam was there, you know, from Ass Technica. Get it? Because it's Ars Technica, but I'm saying it's ass. You know, it's a play on words. But he's on my shit list, and I think they mixed it up with my guest list. Because Sam got in, and then Mike Kennedy said that he didn't. But if I knew Sam was there, I would have walked right off that stage and slapped him right in his face. Security wouldn't stop me. You know how much respect they have for world-class musicians? They just understand. We're passionate people. We get a bit slap-happy sometimes. Rick James was like that. We're all like that. Don't make a maniac out of me. Have you two jerk-offs ever heard of inflation before? Apparently not. The way you're complaining about the Amico and WADA, it's simple economics, guys. Prices go up, wages sometimes go up. Well, not for the people who work for us. They actually take pay cuts, like Tom Brady, because that's what it takes to succeed, okay? Bills fan? I heard Ian last week saying playing the Amico alone sounds really depressing. Listen, when you play the Amico, you are never alone. Because God is always there, okay? I've tried to talk to you about God before, but you know what? At this point, you can just burn in hell for all I care. Use the flames to light your joints. And hey, maybe you'll even get to come back with superpowers like Spawn. That would be a great comic. Didn't somebody already start a comic about you? I'm going to pick up right where they left off. I'm going to sit down and draw Hellspawn Ian with all the stuff I got from Crayola. Let's start with a cape. Let's give you a nice cape made out of hemp. Ooh, yeah, styling. Nobody disturb me for a while. And now for something completely different. Hello there, this is John, speaking on behalf of Mr. Thomas Tallarico Esquire, who's commissioned me to bring you a public service announcement from Intellivision. Oh yes, I recall seeing that in the shops many years ago. Although, I do seem to remember it being spelled differently. Anyway, please don't listen to Pat and Ian, whoever they are, because they are dingerlings. All those who've requested refunds for the Amico can expect a reply as soon as 30 days, and all those who wish to invest or donate to Intellivision can expect a reply within 30 nanoseconds. Pre-orders made within the next 24 hours will include a premium, he's yelling this one, premium, Finnegan Fox Pez dispenser. Isn't that nice? Hey, Pat. Saw your tweet. Yeah, happy anniversary to you too. Let's both celebrate when I said you'd be the Calico chameleon of YouTubers and that you don't know anything before the NES. No lies detected. Seriously, what do you know before the NES? Huh? Where's your guidebook about the Vectrex? Where is it? Tons of classics on that system. You never talk about them, like Solar Quest and Web Wars and Rip Off. That one's my favorite, yeah. That game really inspired me. But the Atari, you don't know dick about the Atari. Like Combat, one of the best games ever. I've never heard you mention it once. But it's not like you know about modern stuff either. Let's be honest. The way you talk about NFTs, you sound like the grown-ups from the Apple Jacks commercials. Why do they call it Apple Jacks if it doesn't taste like apples? You'll never understand, Mom. That's you, Pat. You're Mom now. Go buy a minivan. And then right after you do, go drive it off a fucking cliff. Hey guys, Tommy here, just trying out my new Holoride from Hans. It's actually pretty sweet, cause... What the hell was that? Anyway, Miyamoto-san put in Super Mario Kart, so it's really cool because, like, one of my favorite things to do is when I'm, like, one of the bigger characters, like Bowser, I like to smash into the small ones. This would be cool to try. Well, yeah, I felt that one. I totally felt that one. This is awesome. I mean, I always wanted to have a VR version of Mario Kart. I finally have it, thanks to Hans and his genius. Whoa. Oh, they got cops in the game now. Wow, that's awesome. Hey, I'm moving with the flow of traffic, guys. The donut shops are back that way, man. Here we go, ride or die. What?
This is Tony. Tommy can't call nobody for a while. He got in an accident with that Holoride thing. Fucking guy. But I was just drinking with his friend, you know, the Chinese guy. Japanese, whatever. I'm so drunk, he might have been Jewish, I don't know. But I tell him, my nephew got a birthday coming up, and he said, oh yeah, and he give me the thing, you know, the switch. He have one in his pocket. He said, yeah, I don't need it. I got so many. I use it at my house to put drinks on it. So I start playing with the thing. When I get home, I said, wow, this is a lot better than that amico piece of shit. Quello deve sparire. Fuck out of here. I was playing the Zelda, and then I played the... Yeah, Bobble, they played that for a while.
Hey guys, Tommy here. As you probably know, I was involved in a little accident with the Holoride, which really wasn't my fault because those 13 cars just came out of nowhere, and those 7 pedestrians didn't have the light either, okay? But one of them's sharing my hospital room, actually. How you doing over there, Father Kelly?
Oh, shut up, will you, boy?
Okay, I think he's still mad at me. You know, Jesus would want you to forgive me right now.
You're gonna see Jesus if you don't shut your face, boy.
Wow. I think that means he wants to kill me. I don't think a priest is allowed to do that, but anyway. I heard that Ian was having some health problems too, but once again, he just wouldn't die, so I guess we're just gonna have to keep doing this, but whatever. Thank you to everyone who sent me flowers, and fuck you to everyone who sent me RBI baseball stickers. Bye. Hey, whoever had that sign on SmackDown last night saying Intellivision Amicos scammed me, I hope you're happy, because these are some of the voicemails I got, okay?
Fuck the Intellivision piece of shit! Fuck you! Fuck the Tommy Tallarico! I put you in a camera clutch, make you humble!
Okay, next one.
You know, I was watching SmackDown last night and it brought back a lot of memories, especially when it comes to getting screwed and being told that I was the one who screwed myself. And when I saw that sign, I said, you know, this is what professional wrestling is all about.
And this next one really scared me because I think I know who this is and pretty sure he's supposed to be dead.
How you doing down there, Tommy boy? Oh yeah, the pipes are calling now! Boy, it sure is nice when people get their comeuppance. The sleeper is on, but you just won't tap out. Why won't you tap out, Tommy boy? What?
I'm turning my phone off. So now your listeners are criticizing me for liking balsamic vinegar? I mean, really now, this is just getting ridiculous already. I know it's the callers specifically, so stop taking calls from anyone who isn't me. There you go, problem solved. And that includes that blabbermouth from Jersey who doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. Blah, 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 blah. God help us. Remember that caller who was talking about earplugs? I mean, if I had to come home to that yammering every day, I would go to every single concert without earplugs just so I would get tinnitus as fast as possible. And then there's those callers who sound like they're trying to get broadcasting jobs or something. I mean, do you sound like that when you're leaving voicemails for your wife? Hello, I am here at the supermarket, and I know you wanted 1% milk, but they only have 2%. I certainly hope that is okay with you, and as always, I will see you at home. Just be a normal caller like me! Hey guys, real sorry about putting out that Amico update exactly 1 second after you did your podcast. I know it's crazy how that keeps happening. But I heard that podcast, and I gotta say, Pat, I don't know why you let Ian talk to you like that. What a dick! And then he has the nerve to say, Pat, you always take things way too personally. I said, would you listen to this gaslighting? Pat, don't let him silence your truth, okay? He's scared to death of you realizing your own self-worth, because he knows that once that happens, he's going to get kicked to the curb. But that won't stop him. He'll keep coming back. So, Pat, what you gotta do is, next time he's over there doing the podcast, just pick a good time when he's not paying attention real quick. You grab his laptop off the table and just bash it over his head, over and over again. And he's gonna tell you to stop. But, Pat, listen to me. Don't you stop. Don't you stop till that man doesn't even remember who you are. But I don't want to cause any troubles. Just go with your heart. Bye.
Hello, good morning. This is Johnny. Fresh out of one court case and diving straight into another. I had been trying to obtain a refund for my Intellivision Amico pre-order, and it was taking an awfully long time, so I took it upon myself to email Mr. Tallarico personally, and surprisingly, he suggested that I go and fuck myself. And I really didn't want to stoop down to his level and start, talking like him, so I simply wrote back, legal incoming. And it's crazy because this is actually worse than when I found that fecal matter in my bed, because it was much easier to clean up that mess than it has been just getting my money back for this. And my attorney advised me not to speak to reporters, but you guys are just shelf collectors, so it doesn't really matter one way or another.
Oh, hey, Fat Ian, it's your buddy Tommy. Just over here having a few drinks with my cousin Tony.
Don't fucking drag me into this time.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking a vacation, and I just wanted to make sure that was okay, because you always tell me when I shouldn't be going on vacation, so just wanted to check in with you.
Tommy, you're gonna get us kicked out of this fucking place.
Shut up!
Mind your merda.
Speak English!
You speak English. Why don't you tell everybody what happened to the fucking money, huh?
What?
Tell everybody right now, in English.
I can't talk about that right now.
Just admit it. Those are two guys who will write about you. That you should keep your big mouth shut.
Oh, yeah?
Write about that. You gotta admit it.
Yeah, well, even a broken squirrel finds a nut twice a day.
That don't make no sense what you just said.
I'm hanging up for now. I love you. Hello, Pat. Hello, Ian. This is a very hard call for me to make, but it had to be made. I shan't be calling into this show anymore, and I'm sorry I ever started, because no one understands me. I should really be in an emo band, and I think everyone knows it would be the greatest emo band that ever existed. But I've wasted too much time calling you, and it's time to get back to what I am a master at. I have nothing left to say to any of you, besides what I'm gonna say in this song. I may say you're gaming racists, but you're not the only ones. I hope someday you'll buy my Amico, so I can take all your money. Please give me your money. Please. Getting way behind on those Sega Channel payments. Thank you.